Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm David Taylor and this is Germany, Ingolstadt to be precise, the home of Audi. And with me today is the SQ7, which forms part of the facelifted Q7 range. This is not your family luxury SUV, this is a V8 twin-turbo sports SUV. And as you can see, it looks the part, big wheels, big grille, red paint, what a statement to make. Now Audi has been slammed in the past for having fake exhaust and not the real thing. But I can assure you that there's no fake exhaust over here, so we got to do an exhaust test. Right, let's hear V8, go for it. That's fruity. Nice work.
Think of a car, any car. Yes, Cars.co.za. Let's find what moves you.
Let's hit the Autobahn in the Audi SQ7. 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 kilometers an hour on the Autobahn, and slow down for traffic. Of course we can spend hours going up and down the Autobahn at high speed, and that is awesome, don't get me wrong. Let's see how a big V8 SUV can handle on a tight country lane. I'm going to put the car into dynamic mode and we'll see what happens. So drive select, dynamic. Oh, V8's making good rumbles. Okay, let's start finding out what is what. Everyone needs to know how fast and how wild a luxury 5-seater V8 SUV handles on these narrow roads. That noise is something else. So what actually separates an SQ7 from its standard siblings? So, of course, the engine, 4-litre V8 twin turbo, over 370 kilowatts, 770 newton meters, quattro all-wheel drive, all-wheel steer, 8-speed automatic gearbox. Makes a phenomenal noise. As far as performance goes, top speed 250 kilometers an hour. I don't have my testing gear here, but the claimed figures are 0 to 100 around 4 seconds. I suspect that feels about right. I mean, this thing charges ahead like a runaway train. For something as big as the SQ7, I'm quite impressed with the steering. It's quite direct and it makes the car feel more agile than it physically is. I mean, of course, you can try throw the car into corners, but the laws of physics will win and it's not pretty. But for what it's worth, in the context of a big performance SUV, the handling is better than you think, thanks to rear wheel steer, quattro, and a good active, yeah, that's very direct for something this big. And you're probably going, well, it's a fast V8 SUV, the ride quality is appalling. And I'm going to say yes, in dynamic mode it's firm, yes, there's no denying that. But if you go drive select, you go into comfort, and suddenly you just have a V8 luxury SUV. And ride quality, yes, European spec roads, so can't make a final verdict here until we get back to South Africa. But I'm just floating along quietly. The exhaust has turned itself down. Make no mistakes, there's still a nice little rumble there if you stab the accelerator. But I'm just able to just do the school run, do it to a gentle driving. The SQ7 rides on 22-inch wheels. The facelifted RSQ8 and SQ8 have the option of 23s. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of these beautiful big wheels. They look amazing, don't get me wrong, but our potholes like to eat them. I mean, you hit one of those wheels into a pothole and you're likely to lose the tire as well as the rim. Also, I think there's some form of degradation of ride quality. I like a nice plump tire to help absorb the ruts and tree roots and manhole covers. And I think this SQ7 gets a good balance of your dynamics. I mean, I can feel like this is not your average Q7, but it's still comfortable. I think it's quite important to point out that yes, you can have this massive thundering V8, which let's do that again. Oh, yes. It's important to have that V8 and image of a performance SUV, but at the end of the day, you're going to be driving this thing to work. You're going to be driving it down to Durban. You're going to be going from Cape Town to the Garden Route. And yes, while we're great to drive on these beautiful roads, you want that ultimate comfort, and this delivers that. And the V8, I mean, even if you don't use it in dynamic mode, what a great thing to overtake slower traffic in.
The facelifted Audi Q7 as well as this SQ7 will be arriving in South Africa in early 2025. I hope you've enjoyed this quick drive with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share.
Think of a car, any car. Yes, Cars.co.za. Let's find what moves you.